I give her a wave, and I say, Pi, can you just track that CD, please?
Of course. It's tracking now.
I lead in towards
Brilliant.
Elias and go,
Let's get out of here, Ricaro.
yes, sir.
Very
How
well
do you
played.
deal with all these people?
Oh, practice.
You've had lots of it, I guess.
Arkara, I guess, are you trying to break up? Is Arkara trying to like break up the group? Okay.
Just trying to make way.
All right. So Arkara will try to do her best to tell the group to disperse. Seeing the Krogan, telling the crowd to back off. They start. They don't start looking at him or swooning, but they at least give you guys space. But everyone is taking out their phones or whatever they're using, and they're all snapping pictures. They're all snapping pictures at once.
That's all fine. So essentially, the next step is to find preferably a fairly exclusive hotel, closest one, walk through it, change around the corner where there aren't any cameras, and then walk out the back entrance as a normal Quarian.
Okay. Yep.
And then meet up with the rest of the group.
All right. So now you guys are together.
No one remembers the Krogan that escorted Elias.
I don't think anybody is really paying attention to the Krogan.
Oh, that's okay. You can put...
Hopefully not.
No. Take your helmet off. If you really need to, I can change the color of your suit fairly easily, I'm sure.
Perfect.
We might have to build that into your armor.
I'm guessing we're all back together now.
Okay. So assuming that works, yes.
Breaking news! You guys hear in the I guess Times Square things, and you see, lo and behold, Liam Nathaniel Musey. He says, breaking news! It seems that there has been a sighting. Elias himself has been reported walking into the local Mickey T's restaurant here on over on, he wouldn't say here, he's not actually there, in Invictus. Several young men and women have been flocking over to get a peek, photo, and autograph from this singing sensation. What's this? I'm sorry, we have another breaking news. It seems that there is a bit of a disturbance over at the DexToC factory. Some violent attacks are occurring there. We shall try to get you some details soon, as it seems like several of the employees have been reported missing. And there seems to be police on the case. It doesn't seem like anyone is allowed into the facility, as the police are trying to find out the reasons for these disappearances and attacks. And with that, they revert back to the program again.
Wait, did anyone see where Lucidus was it? Which direction he went? Did he go south by any chance?
South.
Yeah, he ran off in a sky car. Couldn't follow him.
Yeah.
And
I have
he
a
went
bad
in
feeling
that
about
direction.
Street bike. Could I? Would Sestepia would have gotten the license plate on the vehicle? I want to roll like a streetwise.
Roll a streetwise to see if you caught it.
Do they even do license plates?
They probably do. They might. If they don't, they have something.
I would imagine a digital tracker.
Probably.
Or something.
I'm
not criticizing.
Critical
Oh,
fail.
it's a 1.
Yeah, I'll say no.
It's a 1.
It was dusty. It was dusty, so
Yeah.
it covered the license plate, so I didn't get
Well,
You're good at talking. We'll give you that.
it. Yay.
the good news...
Don't worry, you'll get it next time.
Yeah, the good news, I know where your daughter is. The bad news is, I think your father-in-law is in the middle of the factory. He gets in with sick.
I'm sorry. I heard good news, and I also heard good news.
Lovely.
Right.
Bad blood in the family.
He doesn't like me too much.
Hey, at least you've got one.
I wonder if it's possible if maybe there's a connection with the attack there and possibly any Reapers that might have come out. Is it possible that the rift is over at the factory?
That's my guess.
I am checking. Yes.
Right.
He says, Creator
I think it
Elias. Creator Elias, it appears that the location of the tear does seem to be at the DexToC factory.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I bring that up, bring up a big scan of what I've currently got. It's like right in the middle of it. Can you get us in?
Okay.
He says, I may be able to get through security, but you will have to physically get us there first.
Oh, I was actually asking Susepia if she can get us permission through CSEC to get in.
Can Susepia? You
I
might.
don't know. I don't know if I'll have the clearance. I could try to persuade him, but I don't know if I've got clearance for CSEC, but I don't know if I'll have clearance for here. But I can try to persuade him, see if my expertise.
Well, did we actually?
Can always try
We
and
didn't
sneak.
actually ever get it sorted out, but did we actually get council approval to do this?
Probably not.
Oh, but that would be in green universe, not in blue. Crap.
Yep.
Ah.
Also, does anybody even know we're doing this?
Okay.
In green,
Aside
they
from
do.
your
In
sponsors.
green, yes.
Let's get. They're hoping to make a TV show out of it.
Go to fly around, so yeah. I'm assuming in green they know, but I'm not sure about in blue and red if they know.
No, I don't think so.
We haven't
That's a
talked to
long
anyone
slot.
in position to
Okay.
about it.
That's something that I'll have to do. I'll have to go back to my boss and kind of like reveal what's been going on. At least tell him the truth finally, eventually. But in the meantime,
So you
It'll be
guys
easy
are.
to do that without dead
I did-
bodies.
Oh.
So you guys are heading to the factory.
yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
so.
along the way, I'm gonna ask Elias if he found anything while he was inside the PT.
Yeah,
Found
well,
anything?
I think your dog's is biotic.
Biotic. It makes
Attorney?
sense. It would
Yeah,
make
she
sense.
does that mind thing.
I experienced the same mind thing, and it does make sense.
And she
He being a biotic, and I was pregnant with her on this planet, which without that Ezo. Yeah, I could see her being easily being affected by it and becoming a biotic as well.
Mm.
Oh, she's gonna have a life
Yes,
to go
and
through.
Side note,
Yes,
aren't
your-
people who've been...
mother-in-law
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, about
doesn't seem very fast. Her.
never been fond of that woman either.
Well, if it's any help, I think I know where they're staying, but that's about as much as I can do.
Okay, let's get going.
So you guys make your way over to the factory. I guess you hop a cab or something. And you guys make it over to this giant
Hire a
look.
car.
Did you say something?
I was going to say we could hire a car if we really had to, but tax works.
Yeah, I mean, however you guys want to do it. Somehow you guys managed to reach this large plant or facility at the southern edge of the city, and there are officer. I don't think their police force here. I don't think is called CSEC. I think that's more of a Citadel thing. CSEC is for Citadel. So
C actually stands for Citadel.
yeah.
It is,
So the police force, whatever the Invictus police force happens to be called, We can just call it the PID, or the IID, I guess, just for simplicity's sake. The IID,
The IDS.
the IDS, have their car. They basically have the place on lockdown. There's a big barricade, and it looks like nobody is being allowed into the building, and they're trying to keep the citizens in order. And several newscasters have already started trying to interview the police officers, trying to find out what's going on. You hear several of the citizens being pulled aside and being interviewed, and one of the Turians is actually weeping because they are so upset that their beloved DexToC pill factory might be shut down permanently if whatever it is craziness is happening here doesn't get resolved. And then, of course, the reporters ask, well, what about all the people who are supposedly missing or dead? And the citizens are like, oh yeah, there's that too.
Save the DexToC. Oh, and the people if you get the chance.
How are we going to convince these officers to let us in there?
I'll try talking to them, see if I'm able to persuade. Here's nothing. Here goes nothing.
You go over to what appears to be the Turian in charge, the chief in charge.
Hello.
Are
Flash
you-
my badge.
Are you wearing? Are you in your CSEC uniform?
I would imagine. I would imagine I'd be in CSEC armor or uniform.
He looks at your badge. CSEC, what are you doing all the way out here?
Outside business. I figure I could give you guys a hand. What do you think? Looks like there's a lot of commotion going on inside.
Roll
Want me to send us and some of our men inside?
Roll a persuasion.
Okay.
Eric's like, okay.
Oh, please no critical fail. Don't critical fail.
Problem.
That's like my biggest hurdle there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well done.
Oh, again!
R-dash. I forget how it's supposed to look. Oh no, it's dash R. R.
Yes. I think
1d6.
the next category.
And
So.
so that's 28.
Okay. The officer says, "Well, let me give you the general breakdown. There's been a few reports of missing employees who have worked late nights over at the facility, and we found pieces of them a few days later."
Any idea what is the cause of this?
No one has. We've been doing searches around the facility. We figured it might have just been one of the sicko criminals who might have gotten into the facility trying to acquire, I guess, the factory's secret recipes of some sort. At least that's what we thought. But there hasn't seemed to be any sign of anyone breaking in to the building. So we were wondering if maybe it was internal to one of the employees of the facility.
Okay. Maybe we get a
Officer,
schematic
when
of
you
the...
said you found pieces, did you find their heads?
In a couple occasions, yes.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay.
Okay.
Schematics, good call.
Yeah, okay. Are we able to get a schematic of the factory layout? See what we're looking at?
Yes, with your really high roll, he will provide you with the information. And he will say that if you and your forces wish to go inside to help investigate It's a blood. He's saying that several of the officers have been attacked, but the facility is none of the officers who have gotten attacked have survived, or at least it didn't sound like they survived, so they weren't able to give a full report of what they saw.
Hmm.
But he says that he can hear loud shotgun-like firing, but it's more cannon-like than shotgun-like firing before they lost communications.
Great. Bane in my existence.
Sounds like it's gonna be rough in there. Okay.
Oh, and I was so enjoying life. Okay.
Any chance
get
we'll be
some
able to
backup?
stealthily get in?
What did you ask?
Is there any kind of chance we can stealthily get inside the building?
Should we actually bring in some PCs?
We could probably try to radio the ship, see if there's anyone who would be able to come along.
You want to bring in somebody along?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you ask?
Otto's good with the rifle.
Yeah.
I think he's really the only one that Otto's really the only one that seems to have like combat.
Well,
Unless
We don't
Murdy
really know
does.
about. Yeah, we don't really know about Cyrus.
Murdy has combat.
Yeah, Murdy can supply.
Cyrus, I'm sorry, Sink, you know that Drimmy has combat too.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, Jeremy's a pretty good fighting as well.
But,
But I know Murray does
well,
have modding.
let's put it this way. Do we want an engineer given that we're going into a factory?
They might be able to have some sort of expertise.
Because Drimmy might be pretty... Because, yeah, Drimmy might be good for this one.
That actually does sound like a good idea. We can call Drimmy in and have him come in.
I mean, I'm good, but yeah, I think Drimmy might be better. Or Murray, because is Drimmy technical or mechanical? I
He said
think
mechanical.
Mechanical.
I think Drimmy was
yeah.
mechanical. Yeah, yeah. Because then he'd be good. Because I don't think any of us really have mechanical.
Yeah.
So you're
I think
contacting Drimmy?
Yeah, I'll call him up if I have to.
You contact Driminy and you ask him for your assistance.
Might be worth it.
I'm sorry?
Okay.
I was saying might be worth it. So yeah.
Okay. You call up Drimmy and he will find his way over there. When he arrives, he is wearing some sort of bodysuit, medium armor bodysuit, and he's carrying over his shoulder what appears to be a sledgehammer-looking thing, like a sort of a mechanical sledgehammer-looking thing, and you see electricity kind of surging through it. Have you guys ever played?
Warhammer?
No, not
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Well,
Saints Row.
I was
Saints
going to
Row
say.
Saints Row 3?
I was actually going to say Infamous or Infamous 2.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
I haven't played it, but I know what you.
Yeah.
He has this weapon that surges
Yeah,
with electricity.
I know which one you're talking
And,
about.
yeah, it looks similar to that, but in hammer forms, like sledgehammer
Okay.
form.
Okay.
I'll just use my imagination elsewhere.
Okay.
I've never seen or played it.
You called? Drimmy says.
Yeah, we could use your help. Damn, man, where'd you get all that stuff?
He says, it's just a little something I've been working on. I've been meaning to test it out. If there's any heads that need to be crushed, I might be able to help with that. Or doors unlocked, maybe. Picked Thunderhammer.
Am I able to see if
Wow.
there's any way that we can stealthily get into the
Well,
building?
if we need it.
Drimmy looks around and he says, wow, there's cops all over the place.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
looking pretty bad out there.
DexToC. DexToC. What is that? He asks.
Some sort of pill.
Remember all the bad
Dextro and Dextro protein foods.
Really? You don't say. That actually sounds kind of cool.
I don't think
Maybe.
Maybe a little
Until
too
I get
good.
my hands on the formula.
Yeah.
So how do we get in?
Can I roll to see if I find like a stealthy way to get in?
Yeah.
Knowledge tactics.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, check out the schematics. We've got the schematics, so have a look if you can find a weak point.
There's my road.
If you're not going through the front door, there is a rather extensive network of ventilation shafts throughout the entire factory.
Ooh,
So,
an R can do that.
Okay.
or you can just go through the front door.
Is an argument suit up?
No.
Based on this, it looks like we could probably travel through this area right here. Might be able to get in stealthily. We already tried going into the front door in
Do you
Tonga.
have any idea how much noise you make going through air ducts?
And you're not
Because
gonna
it's-
fit me in there.
Quite
That is
a
true.
lot.
Maybe we could.
Float.
That is true.
I'm not gonna say I'm fat, but I'm kind of big.
You need to get your suit inside, Anwar.
Yeah, maybe we could send an R through with his briefcase. Go in.
Yeah, without his suit.
Oh, the suitcase, right?
Yeah, he has it.
Be able to
Is
hop
that
through the.
big enough? Is that going to be too big to get through a ventilation shaft?
Yeah, it's looking like maybe probably the front door is probably our only option.
Well, he could always sneak in and just
Well,
open
front
the
door.
door.
I would say we should stick together, considering it's apparently dangerous in there.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, that sounds good then.
Well, I've seen ravages, so yeah.
So you're gonna stick. You're all going to stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So are
Yeah.
you going
And before
through?
we go in, I'm activating sabotage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna activate my Omni tool too.
I think that's just a good idea, right?
So you guys are gonna go through the front, which is where all the other officers have gone through before you. Okay. You guys enter
And I
into.
failed to get off sabotage.
Okay.
Aww.
You guys enter into the facility.
But the one, it didn't work.
I
And-
know. That
Yes.
one.
You guys enter into the facility, and it is fairly pitch black. Think the if you guys played Mass Effect 3, think the part at the monastery.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
monastery, so it's
yeah.
dark. The smell in the facility smells a little slightly sulfuric, mixed in with the smell of, I don't know, of you know the smell that you kind of get in dentists' offices sometimes. So it's sort of sulfur and
Yeah.
that sort of mixed together. It's not like gonna make you puke. It's just distinctive.
Yeah.
In the air.
I
Just to note-
activate my scanner so I get a sort of actually there. It's not great, but it's better than darkness.
You turn on your scanner, and you definitely sense Reaper activity inside of this facility, and you can clearly see where the tear is. It's in the processing part of the plant.
What are you seeing, Elias?
Right. Can we get to well, there's Reapers. I can't quite work out what they are yet, but there's definitely Reapers and tears that way. I think it's in the main factory. Get to a secure. Where's the schematics? We need to get to a security room.
So as an FYI, the order, as a behind the scenes kind of thing, the order in which you decided to do these missions mattered. Because as you remember, when you were in Tachanka, you got to the portal in time and none of the Reapers came out. So since you came
And there were no
here
Reapers,
second,
yes. I thought that might have been the case.
Yeah, the Reapers are out. So
Yeah.
whichever one you chose wouldn't have any Reapers in it, but since you guys came here second, this is the one that has the Reapers. So
Yeah.
that mattered. All
Well,
right.
it doesn't matter. We had to do one or the other.
The story would have been slightly different depending on.
Oh, there probably would have been a bunch of
Slightly.
dead babies and.
I think I prefer fighting Reapers
Oh.
Western Kids
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys make your way through the science facility as quietly as you can.
I want to get to a security room as soon as we can.
Right. You end up turning into a corner,
I want
and
to
you turn into a corner, and you see, as you shine your light, I guess one of you guys has an omni tool of some sort that can shine the
I
lights.
have
think
floodlights.
Anar has the floodlights. You see a hallway, and up and down the hallway is about maybe a half a dozen police officers' corpses. If you look carefully at the corpses, their bodies appear to have these large holes about the size of about yay big, like penetrating through their chests. Almost like something very large fired through their bodies.
Oh, no, I know what you did.
Wow.
I just got a flashback to one of those images.
Oh,
So
shit.
I'm glad. I'm just gonna say I'm glad Otto's not here.
Yeah.
You guys continue
Should
on.
Should I investigate the body, or just kind of search the body really? See if there's anything else I can tell from him.
What did you say?
I was gonna try to. Should I investigate the bodies? See if there's anything else I picked.
Yeah, roll a medicine or alien species or whatever.
Now I really wish I had a battle axe.
Let's see. Those, I guess, is under knowledge then, right? Non-species, or okay, I guess that'll just be straight knowledge then. Right then.
If you want a battle axe, you might want to talk to Mr. Electric Sledgehammer there, Anar, if you're looking for a battle axe.
Yeah.
Just as a.
Bro, it's not pure.
With the, and then I guess I got that
Wild die.
wild die. Alright, 17.
Checking on the bodies, it looks like these creatures were killed by some sort of cannon-like weapon. The only species that you know are trained with weaponry that is cannon-like are these creatures that go into battle with cannons on their backs, which is how the Elcor traditionally fight.
Yep.
It looks
There
like we're
we
gonna be.
go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Based on what I've been seeing here, looks like we're.
Yep. It's an
Yeah, I
Elcor.
predicted
with the
this from day
cannon.
one.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna be facing some Reaper Elcors.
Oh, this is great.
Fantastic start of the day, eh?
Beautiful.
At least we know what we're getting ourselves into right now.
Anyone got a combat shield?
I do.
We can either try to get in close.
Let's see if we can find a computer. If we can find a terminal, we can at least try to find out where they are. Does this factory have? Would a factory have automated defenses?
It would. Yes, it would. And I think you can see
Well,
that
we can
some
try
of,
to turn that on the Reapers.
Probably put on the reserve power too to try to get some lights into the building so that we can see what we're doing. I'm sure a factory this size would have some sort of backup system. Would Jeremy be able to go and get that taken care of?
I'll see what I can do. He goes over to the nearest panel and he starts to work at it. Ah, this isn't going to be too bad.
Oh yeah, I need to hack anything.
What did Elias say?
Oh, I'm going over to see if there's the terminal. I might need to hack it. So
Okay.
I don't know if I need to hack the system to get access. But if I do, I'm there.
Okay. Drimmy seems to have the whole situation under control, and he says, auxiliary power? Looks like I can turn it on in Sector B, Sector D, and I think we might even be able to get security cam feeds.
Nice.
Nice work, Joe.
goes through.
Awesome.
Got it. Where exactly did you say this thing was that we're looking for?
In the main processing plant.
Let's see.
Right about there.
Got it. Okay. He then pushes a few more buttons, and then he says, got it. Is this what you're looking for? And he's going to point to the screen. This is what you see on the monitor.
Oh,
see
maybe
bodies-
but I'm
you see-
I
assuming it's
totally
gonna be a
see
yes.
what's going on.
So there's conveyor belts, there's vats of whatever, DexToC processing substances or whatever.
Okay.
You guys see control panels over here, and it looks like the tear, if you line up the location of your scanner where it thinks the tear is right over here. There's an elevator over here that that takes you up into this part of the facility. And then all around you, like down to where all this piping is, that's about a 5-story drop.
Oh.
We'll say, yeah.
I see this one. Oh, it looks like
Essentially,
this
these crappy things are catwalks.
Are we able to get a good look at the Turian that looks like he's with that one Elcor Reaper that's on the conveyor belt? Zoom in security, possibly?
Yeah. It appears that Turian is Lucidus.
Of course, makes sense.
So this is where he ran off to.
Is he actually a Turian or is he a Reaper Turian now?
He appears to be currently struggling with that particular Reaper husk. With that Elcor husk.
So,
We should hurry and save him before.
elevator fun times?
So, is everybody ready?
Yeah. Let's get in there.
Click clack.
I'll take out my assault rifle and
fun.
try to activate my cryo ammo in preparation.
Just as an FYI, Jimmy says there appears to be a ventilation shaft system that goes all the way to this side of the room, to where the controls are.
Okay. I could take a
Let's
chance
get
to
on
take
to
it.
then.
If I didn't know any better, Jeremy says, I would say those are the controls that control the conveyor belts.
Well,
And anyway, we
want to get into that control system.
Oh, you can sign it. I'll leave it up to you.
could send those Elcor going
We
to
get those things moving in the right direction, we send those Elcor off and everywhere else. I'm thinking of sending that Elcor into that giant vat of whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, I've had the same idea.
we'll have to be careful though. We don't. It looks like this Elcor is going to have the hostage essentially. Try to make sure that he doesn't get sucked right in.
Yeah, right now it doesn't seem like
Well,
they
let's
don't
make sure he
seem
doesn't die first.
they don't seem to be killing Lucidus, but Lucidus seems to be badly injured, and the Elcor is sort of just kind of keeping him restrained. For the time being, it doesn't seem to be hurting him, but he's keeping him restrained.
Surprising he's still alive. Alright.
Bad luck for him, possibly.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, yep, let's get in there.
Okay. You guys can take the elevator up there, so my question is, what is your marching order going to be when you emerge from the elevator?
Ooh.
I'll take that.
Should some of us go through the ventilation system?
I think that's what Drimmy was suggesting. Whether or not you guys want to do that is up to you.
We've got comms, we could time it. The problem is that we leave 2 Reapers over here with our potentially weak characters, because I think that would be... Well, unless we can get Anna's suitcase through the ventilation shafts, then we could do this.
Drimmy says, I should be able... Drimmy says, I should be able to figure out the controls, but I'll need somebody covering me.
Well, you know what? I always got your back, Trim, but I don't know how avid I can take on an Elcor.
If I was with her, I could probably fire a singularity.
We need either Anar. We need Anar as a buff there. We need either Anar or Akara in there.
But Arkara can't fit. So
I won't fit in.
No.
So Arkara could charge up
The question is.
There's a staircase here, by the way.
The question is, does our suitcase fit through the shaft?
Does Anar's suit what?
The
Because the
suitcase.
other option, does Anar's suitcase with his mech, do we need to get Anar to run, Akara to run in, throw the suitcase near the shaft so that Anar can drop down and activate it? That's the other option.
Well, if there's a stair, I can always come charging up, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And even without the suit, he can still fight.
Yes, we'd rather you not die.
Use cover.
We established last session that fighting without armor is not a good thing.
Yes. Very bad idea.
Alright.
On the bright side, drone interferences, every Elcor will target that first.
Maybe what we can do is try to use your drone, distract the firing from those that try to run in. I'll try to fire Singularity. That'll keep the ones up there and try to get Dreamer to work on the devices up here.
It is a good idea. They'll be drawn to the drone before they'll be drawn to us.
Yeah, but that gives us about 1 round of avoiding fire, because the drone's going to die fairly fast. I can pull it out, once every 3 turns, I think. Once every 2 turns.
Hart, Jimmy's gonna pop up over here.
Okay, so Drimmy's going through the ventilation shaft is the plan. Okay.
I think so.
And is anyone going with him? I don't think he feels comfortable going there by himself, unless he just hangs out until.
Yeah, we're just trying
Nobody
to.
wants Anar to go in there, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out if Anor's suitcase can fit through the vent with him.
I
Or
will
is
say
it-
yes.
Okay.
If Drimmy can bring his hammer with him, then the suitcase can go in there too. Drimmy's gonna have the hammer strapped to his back.
Well, in that case, I'd suggest that Anar and Elias go with him.
Okay.
And I don't know about maybe Sesepia wants to go. I don't know whether it's because Sesepia can go with.
Will they be too stretched thin down here?
It's already bad we're splitting the party. More than down the middle would be a bad thing.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what you guys decided to do?
Mm-hmm.
Is Anar going with Jimmy and Elias.
Just can't get in roll 20.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to be my eyes. I'll just do physical rolls in the meantime.
Okay.
Okay, so he can't. Oh, he can't move, or
Well, he can't
Yeah,
even
I
see
can't-
the map.
I can't even see the map, dude.
Well, you can't get into roll 20, so
oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't have the time to fix it right now.
Yeah. So we'll just make do. So
But I
is-
promise that I will be 100% truthful on my rolls.
So is Anar going to be? So Anar, my question to you then is: do you want to be like in the ventilation shaft team, or do you want to be with the conveyor belt team?
He's not gonna argue with orders. He'll silently just pack up the mech and move right behind you.
So where do you guys want him to be?
ventilation shaft.
Ventilation. All right. So he's going to
we have to
We need
ventilation.
someone
Ventilation
to.
shaft in, because that way
Yeah.
we've got to
All right.
We need
me
someone
and
not
Arkansas
squishy
over
there.
and
Thanks.
we need a squishy person.
Okay. So you guys make your plan. Mriddy will go over to the entrance to the ventilation shaft. He takes out his Omni tool, and he manages to jimmy open the grate that goes into the shaft. He shines a light in, and he says, "All right, follow me," and he will lead Elias and Anar through the shaft. Meanwhile, Sink and Arkara and Sisepia will make their way to the lift, the elevator lift that will take you up. As you guys are making your way closer to the processing unit, you hear the sound of gunfire and police officers yelling. You then hear the sound of police officers screaming in agony as you hear a big, large boom. And suddenly things get quiet again.
Well, here goes nothing, guys.
Everyone roll initiative. Alright, you guys emerge from the elevator. Are you emerging from the elevator in that way? I don't know how you guys want to come out of the elevator.
I'm gonna stay
Want
around.
to switch? Want to switch spots?
Yeah.
You wanna take
Yep.
the front?
Okay,
There we go.
so starting at the top with Sisepia.
Alright. I think I'll do one action for this round.
Okay, one action. Sink,
Being that I'm in a cool ventilated area, I'm gonna take 2.
2. Anar,
How many actions does it take to get into the, actually, I guess that means 2? Because I have
Okay.
to pack up the suit.
okay, that's fine. Elias,
2.
Arkara,
Does it require an action to draw a handgun?
I don't think so. I don't think it takes an action to draw. I don't think it
Because
does.
you might as well go unarmed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Please continue. I just want to know.
Arkara,
2, I think.
okay.
Because I was stupid and forgot.
Sisepia, starting with you. You have one action, so you don't have a penalty. You don't have any penalty in your rolls.
Alright, I think I'll... Since they're going to be working on getting this conveyor belt to knock this thing down, I think I'll just do a warp on that one.
Okay. So roll. And this is against their...
Well, they have to make a willpower, I think, against
Yeah,
hers
I'll-
or something, yeah? They
I have the rules
roll
right here.
against
I'll
the wall.
go running check.
Yeah, it's warp, but yeah, so they have to roll it. So what do they roll?
Against defense, strength.
Oh.
Warp
is
it at it?
If you guys can find cover, I suggest finding it, because that will heavily increase your chances of living.
I don't see any.
Yeah,
Want
there's
to
like
hide behind the dead bodies?
It's character strength. She rolls Kari. Giuseppe rolls against their strength.
Or do they make a roll to try to beat it? Which one is it?
Yeah, do I roll anything?
No, she rolls against theirs. Well, it doesn't
You roll
matter
against
either way.
theirs.
Like,
Giuseppe
yeah,
rolls.
you roll their strength, and that's the target number.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
rolled
okay.
mine. Yep.
Oh, I roll this, so I do roll the strength.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it
You
says
roll
right
their
here.
strength, Giuseppe rolls her warp, and whoever
I just yep.
Yeah, it says
whoever gets higher at that level.
Okay.
yeah. Roll warp against target's defense strength.
Against target strength. Okay.
This might be tricky. Don't know what the L4 strength is.
For the characters, it's strength.
I think
Go ahead.
What's
Was
the,
it 20? Is 20 your total?
Yeah, 20 is my total.
Okay. Unfortunately, that does not affect them.
That sucks.
Damn it. Alright, there goes my turn for the round.
For an alcohol bar.
Is there anything for me to hide behind up here?
Yeah, I guess I
Dead
will
bodies?
say there. We'll say that there's like a couple metal tables there.
Okay. And movement doesn't count, it doesn't cost an action, right?
No, I'm letting you guys do that for free.
Alright, cool. Gonna move there. I was just thinking maybe I could like use an action like I push the table on the sides where it's the table part facing the L-core. But I don't know if that's gonna cost an action to do that too.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, kind of like
Pull the table over.
Well, it's kind of like you know how the top of the table is facing towards the L-core.
I would say that would be a separate action.
Separate action. Oh, then okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna move over to that direction.
Yeah, but you can take cover if you want.
So I'll head down there then.
Sync, you're
Head
up.
there.
Okay, I'm gonna do, I guess, an electronic devices roll to try to scan them to see, like, if there's any weak points or anything like that.
Okay.
I'll target this one being that he's the closest.
Okay.
So is that electronic devices?
Yes.
Because I'm using, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then -3. Oh.
You
Okay.
believe that.
Well, I got a 1 though.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You might have. Yeah. So you won't. You don't know. Anar, you're next. So Anar, if you want to, you can drop down and activate your armor. If you want to, you can do that behind cover. If you want to move behind cover.
I want to move the entire group, so if I have to, I will delay movement until they move. But I will move out of the armor first, so I'll be ready to go in.
Okay. Okay. Elias.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I activate sabotage, or try to.
Okay.
Sabotage is up.
Okay. The Elcor husks don't see anyone in the ventilation shafts. One of the Elcors closest to the group, the one that's that has actually he's moved. I'm gonna say the Elcor over here on the right will see Sesepia duck down behind the table, and he will aim at Sesepia. That's his action.
Oh.
Arkara, you're up.
They've got effectively sniper rifles.
Sniper cannons.
Sniper cannons, yeah.
Yeah. They've got sniper cannons. I'm not liking that.
Now, Arkara, you've dealt with. Go ahead and roll me a species. Knowledge species or knowledge. Streetwise, I'll allow streetwise if you have it.
No. That's a pure knowledge. What is my knowledge?
No, okay.
Nope.
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 Alright, as you were. As you were.
I am going to try to activate my cryo ammo, seeing as I forgot to roll for it before.
Mm-hmm.
So that is that, and that's
It's a
a -3.
If you're doing 2 actions this round, then it's a -3.
Yes. I need to check my armor as well. That was kind of stupid on me. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna roll it anyway. No, that's not gonna work.
Okay. Okay. Drimmy is next. Drimmy drops down. And when he drops down, he has his hammer out. He goes over to here. He swings his hammer towards the table over here. And it seems like when he swings this hammer, something within the hammer allows it to enhance its momentum so that it hits with a greater force than what it would normally hit if he was just hitting, with a regular hammer normally. So it basically it multiplies the amount of force that it impacts with when he swings it in an arc. The metal table flips over, so it's now sort of blocking him from the Elcor, and then he will. That's one of his 2 actions for this. Sisepia, you're up.
I'm only taking 1 action this turn.
Sync.
This round.
Sync.
I will try to cast stasis on this one right here. The one
Okay.
I was aiming at Sisepia.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I did
Roll
get a
again.
wild die, huh?
You did get a wild
Oh,
die.
yay! Well, die.
roll again.
10.
And I need to roll, let's see. Roll against the target's strength.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Oh,
Give it a botch.
biotics.
That's true. They might botch. I might botch. No, I didn't botch. I didn't botch.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
that it?
Yeah,
I guess that's it.
NR. Oh wait, we already did NR, right?
He was getting in his suit, so that.
Oh yeah, he was getting in his
Probably,
suit.
right?
Yeah, he was getting in his suit. So NR, do you want to try to fire at
He was going
something?
to drop out now.
Does it actually require an action to get into the ventilation shaft?
Or do you mean to get out of the ventilation shaft? It's just a
Well,
move.
get out of. It's just to
Have a-
move
Just
out.
movement. Yeah.
Have I already moved through it?
Were you trying to insert yourself after Drimmy left
No.
the shaft?
I was falling behind the group that went through the ventilation
okay.
shaft.
Yeah. That's with Drimmy. So would you have moved after Drimmy moved out? 'Cause
Yes.
Drimmy... Okay, so let me move your initiative order. So go ahead and act now that Drimmy moved out. Are you going to try to fire at one of these things?
Am I out of the ventilation
Yes.
or?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna RP something, but I decided against it. Yeah. I guess get behind cover and take a shot. No, wait, no. He would probably put the suit back on while getting into cover, so he wouldn't even take a shot.
I just noticed.
Okay.
Sync, are you still? It shows that you have like -3. I don't know what the -3 is. Is that from the last time we were on Chunga?
It's 2 actions.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, I forgot. Never mind. Forget about that.
Okay.
Sorry, me.
So Elias, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to activate the drone, which will then go this way. And I'm going to duck into cover. I guess there.
Okay. Okay. The husk.
There's really not that much cover, but okay. The drone has to attack first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I rolled a 17, and the combat drone. Hang on. Yeah, so that would be against their ranged defense, I think.
Their range defense. That will hit.
Oh no, they. Oh crap! No, not roll. It's against their strength attribute to counter.
Okay.
So that's gonna be tough. They get throw strength to avoid it, or stamina if they're
Oh,
better.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
I failed. Which it was a 22, but
It is stunned for 2 rounds.
it's
Awesome.
stunned for 2 rounds. Nice.
It's stunned for 2 rounds.
Very
Yay.
nice. Good job, drone.
Go droney!
Okay. So it's actually going to be stunned for essentially 3 rounds because since you surprised the L core as you jump down the L ventilation shaft, they're not going to be able to make any actions this round anyway. So these 2 L core though, this one finishes aiming at Susepia and it's going to fire. Susepia, what is your defense value?
Range defense.
Yes. Since you're cover, that means that you're gonna have a bonus to your defense. So just tell me what your flat-out defense is.
Looks like my range defense is an 11.
That's gonna hit.
No!
So Sepia, get your ass over here.
Oh, crud.
Everyone run to Elias.
How much
Should have
is
stayed behind!
How much is this gonna hurt?
There's a loud bang as the cannon on the back of his on his back fires, hitting Susepia, dealing 29 points of damage.
Ooh.
What?
Steve.
Okay.
Now, first it penetrates to your barrier. Do you have a kinetic barrier?
Let me see. My armor. My kinetic barrier is 5.
Okay. Kinetic barrier is 5.
Uh-huh.
4.
So you get 24. Do you have damage reduction?
What's your armor?
Damage reduction is 3.
Okay.
Basically, I'm looking at the
So
armor.
that's 21. So you took 21 points of
21.
damage.
21? Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, I've got 5 health left. I'm hurting, guys.
The
Oh, you're as tough as I am.
the husk says, "Defiantly, I see you." Arkara, you're up.
Can I charge the husk?
You can.
And I think I will. Let's see. Just going to... Yes. I shall charge him.
Go ahead.
I think I can... I'm just gonna check so I can reach him. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yes, I can.
Remember, your speed is now only 2 per square. So, okay. So you charge at him. Are you doing anything else? I don't know if you can do anything else besides charging. On a
No.
turn. Okay.
I don't know. I can't really find anything if I actually do a melee attack while I charge, or if charge is just running up to him.
Does it say that it uses an action to charge? I would at least I would let you at least make a basic attack. If you want to do a basic attack with your charge, I would at least let you do that. I probably wouldn't let you use a talent with it, but a basic attack with the charge makes sense.
No, the character has to spend at least 1 action to move towards the target.
Oh, okay. So that is an action. Never mind. Okay, so moving up is an action. Okay, that's fine.
Apparently.
Dreamy will move over here, swing his hammer again, and the table overturns also to block off this Elcor from him. And then he's going to move over to the controls. He's going to move over to the controls here and yell out, "Cover me!" Well, Anar, you're up.
Alright. Wait, do I even have any actions left?
There is a stunned Elcor.
I think Anar said two. You said two
Well, two
turns.
turns.
Yes. So, yeah.
Are we done with this round?
Does anyone have 3 turns besides? Did
No.
anyone take 3 turns besides Meridi or Drimmy?
Don't think so, no.
No.
Drimmy is going to fidget around with the controls. I'm gonna go ahead and make a mechanical roll, which Drimmy is very good at. Nice. When he fidgets around with the controls, you hear a voice from the panel say, "Security system online," and several drones appear.
Alright.
Awesome. They've got decent friend or foe targeting.
There we go. 6 drones appear. Okay. I think Trimmy was the right person for this job.
Yeah.
Good call.
Oh,